In the last week of May 2023, I am fortunate enough to be in the Arama, Uyana Arama, Chekkapalli. After completing a 10-day course in Bhimavaram Center, Vipassana meditation course, I proceeded to the Arama. The meditation course was from 15th May to 25th May. After the completion of the course, I proceeded to Arama and I stayed there for almost 1 week. I am grateful to Satyanarayana Raju, who is a managing trustee of the Arama, for giving me permission to be there. The visuals which we are seeing right now, they are shot during my stay there. While watching them, we recollect the chronological background pertaining to the establishment of this Arama. It is apt to recollect this information at this point of time because soon, starting from August 2nd, here there is going to be congregation of several monks coming from different countries to have their Varshaa Vaasa. It is going to be an eventful and significant coming together of the monks and samanis here in the Arama. The Arama, Uyana Arama, is headed by Venerable Vipassi Bante. Venerable Bante, he was an engineer, an architect in his earlier life, come in contact with Dhamma in a very early age, got attracted into it through Vipassana meditation. He then became a monk, Buddhist monk, got trained in Sri Lanka, Ceylon. The Arama, it is maintained by a trust. It is established by a trust. I know personally 3 members of the trust. Actual trust consists of total trust 9 members. The members known to me are Varhal Raju Garu, Sitaram Raju Garu, who passed away recently, and Satyanarayana Raju Garu. Satyanarayana Raju Garu is acting as executive chairman. So right now only 8 members are there in the trust. In fact, this trust is doing all the activities, conducting all the programs, all the developmental activities through Satyanarayana Raju Garu, chairman, executive chairman. The Arama is actually the brainchild of Vivekananda Bante. He is a monk from India who got trained in Uyana Monastery, Sri Lanka. While in Sri Lanka, he nursed the idea of having a monastery of that kind, Uyana of Sri Lanka, to be in India. He brought Vipassi Bante to the Arama in Chekkapalli and stayed there, supervised its establishment, its growth and its development. He also encouraged Varhal Raju Garu to visit monastery in Sri Lanka, to stay there for almost 3 months. During his stay, Varhal Rajgaru also got inspired to establish this kind of monastery in India. After coming back, along with Sitaram Rajgaru and Satyanarayan Rajgaru, they started working on establishing the monastery in the site donated by Satyanarayan Rajgaru. While establishing, there is a close coordination with the Sangha of the monastery, Uyana monastery in Sri Lanka. A Dhamma hall called Seema Hall. It was established. The foundation stone was laid on December 31st, 2019. 40 monks from 6 countries gave tapodana during the foundation laying ceremony. This hall, meditation hall, can accommodate more than 250 seekers. It is open for 24 hours and hence one can go and meditate at any time during the day. Upasat day. It is conducted twice in a month, once on full moon day and once on no moon day. A Bodhi tree, it was brought from Sri Lanka and planted in the Arama on September 23, 2018. During this planting ceremony, Aryananda Bante and 12 monks chanted Ratana Sutta for 7 days, 24 hours on each day. Sitting under the Bodhi tree right now, 150 seekers can meditate. There is a library in the Arama, books in 3 languages. They are collected and placed in the library for use by Sangha and other lay practitioners also. Nearly 1000 scriptures are available in the library. When it comes to accommodation to the monks, 9 kutis are available for senior monks, 8 are available for junior monks. Accommodation is also available in the Arama for 16 Samanis and for 15 Bhikkhunis. The Arama provides facilities not only to monks but also to lay practitioners. 24 numbers of lay people can stay and practice in the Arama. A kitchen is established. Pure vegetarian is served in the kitchen. Facilities are created to serve monks. It can serve even to more than 100 people. Attached is a dining hall separately for monks, separately for lay practitioners. In the premises of the Arama, there is garden where plenty of fruits and vegetables are grown. The fruits, the vegetables that come from the garden, they are used for the kitchen. Most of the kitchen needs are met by in-house farming. Even giri cows are reared in the premises The milk from these cows, they are used in the kitchen. Vegetables and fruits, they are grown in the Arama through organic farming. Several varieties of fruits and vegetables, they are being grown. Blackberries, palsa, sapota, pineapple, lime, orange, sweet orange, kamala, anjura, red cherries, lychee, amla, panas, avocado, banana, and many more varieties of fruits and vegetables are being farmed, grown here. From August 2nd onwards, there is going to be a Varshaa Vaasa for 3 months. To attend 25 monks and 12 bhikkhunis from 10 countries, they are going to come and grace this place. Lay people from foreign countries, they are also going to come, 16 to 20, to stay here 15 days to get trained for 3 months. Now we spend some time in recollecting requisites of enlightenment. These requisites, they are called Bodhi Pakkiya Dhamma in Pali, Bodhi Paksha Dhamma in Sanskrit. These are 37 in numbers, and they are grouped into 7. First, I give the labels of names of the 7 groups. Satipattana, Sammapadana, Iddipada, Pancha Indriya, Pancha Bala, Satta Bhujanga, Attangika Magga. These names are in Pali. Satipatthana consists of 4 requisites. What are they? Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana, Dhammanupassana. Sammapadana, it also consists of 4 requisites. Samvara Padana, Pahana Padana, Bhavana Padana. Last one is Anurakkhina Padana. Iddipada is a group. Another one. In this group also there exists 4 requisites. Chanda, Virya, Chitta, Vimamsa. These 4 requisites together become Iddipada. Another group is Pancha Indriya. Pancha Indriya consists of 5 requisites. What are they? Saddha or Shraddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. I repeat, 5 requisites in the group Pancha Indriya are Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Another group we consider, it is called Panchabala. This group also consists of 5 requisites. These 5 requisites are name-wise, same as the requisites that are there in Pancha Indriya group. Saddha, Virya, Sati, Samadhi, Panya. Now another group, Satta Bhojanga. This group consists of 7 requisites. First one is Sati. Next one is Dhamma Vichaya. Third one is Virya. Fourth one is Piti. Fifth one is Pasaddhi. Sixth one is Samadhi. Seventh one, last one is Vupekka. 6 groups so far we considered. 7th one, last one is Ariya Attangika Magga. In this group there exists 8 requisites. These 8 requisites are subdivided into 3 subgroups. First one is Samma Ditti. Second one is Samma Sankappa. Ditti, Sankappa together is called Panya. Next 3, Samma Vacha, Samma Kammantha, Samma Ajiva. Together they are called Shila. Last 3, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. These 3 together are called Samadhi. Therefore, Panya, Sila, Samadhi, these are subgroups in the group Ariya Attangika Magga. Now we spend some time on recollecting important and useful aspects of the Noble Eightfold Path. There are 8 factors under this heading. These 8 factors are again subgrouped into 3. First, we consider factors, their names, and then we go to subgroups. First factor is Sammaditthi. This is Pali word. It can be translated into English as right view. Second factor is Samma Sankappa. It is in Pali. In English, it becomes right intention. Third factor is Samma Vacha. In Pali, in English, it is right speech. Fourth one is Samma Kammanta. In Pali, right action. In English. Fifth one is Samma Ajiva. In Pali, right livelihood. In English. Sixth one is Samma Vayama. In Pali, right effort. In English. Seventh one is Samma Sati. In Pali, right mindfulness. In English. Eighth one is Samma Samadhi. In Pali, right concentration. In English. These are 8 factors that are there in the group under the title The Noble Eightfold Path. These 8 factors are divided into 3 subgroups for practical convenience. These subgroups are named as Panya in Pali. In English, it becomes wisdom. This is one subgroup. Shila in Pali. Morality in English. This is another subgroup. Third one is Samadhi in Pali. Concentration in English. These 3 subgroups are formed out of 8 factors that are there in the Noble Eightfold Path. First 2, Sammaditthi, Samma Sankappa. These 2 are subgrouped and given a name, Panya or wisdom. Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Ajiva. These 3 are subgrouped and given name Shila or morality. Last 3, Samma Vayama, Samma Sati, Samma Samadhi. These 3 are combined into a subgroup which is labeled as Samadhi. After having information regarding the structural details of the Noble Eightfold Path, a few important points requires to be remembered right now before going further deep into the details of the path. The path is noble path, Noble Eightfold Path. Why it is noble? 2 reasons are given. One reason is this path is given by the noblest person, Gautama the Buddha. Hence, it has become noble path. This is one reason. Another reason is anyone who walks on this path, he becomes a noble person. This is second reason for calling this path as a noble one. 8 factors are there. That's why it is eightfold path. And it is path. It is magga or marga. One has to walk on the path, on the way to reach the ultimate state or stage of arahanthood. Hence, it is a path, as one requires to walk over it. After having the factors, subgroups, and information regarding the significance of the title Noble Eightfold Path, now we move further to understand in more detail about the path. One can notice in the path subgroups are there, factors are there, 8 factors. Not only that, each factor consists of some sub-factors too. For example, Sammaditthi, it has 2 sub-factors. Mundane Sammaditthi, supra-mundane Sammaditthi. Similarly, Samma Sankappa, it has 3 sub-factors. Sub-factor of renunciation, sub-factor of goodwill, and sub-factor of harmlessness. Samma Vacha, Samma Kammanta, Samma Ajiva. All these factors, they have certain sub-factors. Now, we start with the first factor, Sammaditthi, right view. What is right view? Right view refers to correct understanding. Understanding without any prejudices. It has 2 sub-factors, or mundane right view. This is about understanding, correct understanding of a mechanism, dynamics of volitional actions and their results. Actions are associated with results. Volitional actions are called kamma. Kamma gives results. Mundane right view is about understanding clearly how good karma results in good things, how bad karma results in bad things. Second sub-factor in Sammaditthi is supramundane right view. Here, the seeker is supposed to understand, realize the dynamics, the working of the 4 noble truths: dukkha, dukkha samudaya, dukkha nirodha, magga. How noble truths function in practice, in reality. This aspect is the subject of supramundane right view. Next factor is Samma Sankappa. In Pali, in English it is right intention. It has 3 sub-factors: intention of renunciation, intention of goodwill, intention of harmlessness. The seeker, he has to entertain the thoughts regarding these 3 sub-factors. Next factor is Sammavacha, in English, right speech. What is right speech? Every speech is right except 4 types of speech. If we avoid those 4 types of speech, then all the remaining speech becomes right speech. What are the 4 types of speech which are not right? False speech, slanderous speech, harsh speech, and useless chattering. These 4 types of speech, these are not right. All the remaining is right speech. Next factor is Samma Kamanta. Right action. What is right action? All action is right except three types of actions. What are they? Stealing, killing, sexual misconduct. Except these three, all actions are right actions. Next factor is Samma Ajiva or right livelihood. What is right livelihood? All types of livelihood are right except 5 trades. What are they? Trade in living beings, trade in meat, trade in poison, trade in arms and weapons, trade in alcohol and other intoxicants. Except these 5 trades, all other trades are right and they can be taken up for a livelihood. Next factor is Samma Vayama, right effort. One has to work a lot, one has to put a tremendous effort while walking over the path to reach the ultimate stage or state. There are 4 sub-factors in this factor. Samvara Padana, Pahana Padana, Bhavana Padana, Anurakina Padana. These are 4 types of efforts. First 2 efforts pertain to elimination or prevention of unwholesome mental states. What are unwholesome mental states? Kamachanda, Vyapada, Thinamidda, Uddhacha Kukucha, Vichikitsa. Last 2 efforts, Bhavana and Anurakina. These 2 efforts pertain to wholesome mental states. How to cultivate, how to develop, how to strengthen wholesome mental states. This aspect is addressed by the last 2. Then what are the wholesome mental states? Sati, Dhammavichaya, Viriya, Piti, Pasadhi, Samadhi, Upekka. These are called Sattabhojjhanga. These are the wholesome mental states that are considered for strengthening under Bhavana and Anurakina. Next factor is Sati or mindfulness. This factor is about rising awareness levels. There are 4 sub-factors in this factor. They are Kayanupassana, Vedananupassana, Chittanupassana and Dhammanupassana. Contemplation of the body, contemplation of the feelings, contemplation of the mind, and last one is contemplation of the mind objects. Last one is Samadhi, Samma Samadhi or right concentration. We considered just now Sati. It is also Samma Sati, right mindfulness. Now the last one, Samma Samadhi or right concentration. Concentrated mind is required. It is an essential thing while one is walking over the path. If concentration is not sufficient, the mind becomes distracted. The seeker then cannot travel straight over the path. Here, the Samadhi is Samma Samadhi. It is right concentration. What is right concentration? Samma Samadhi. It is concentration devoid of greed, hatred and delusion. Then only it becomes Samma Samadhi. We considered all the 8 factors and also their sub-factors. Before closing, one point requires to be added. All the factors are with one word, samma. Samma is Pali word. It is translated as a right in English. What is samma? Samma is a word which has a wider meaning, a deeper meaning, a higher meaning, a greater meaning too. There is no equivalent term in English. Right is considered to be nearest to it, hence right is being used to denote samma. Samma includes balanced, centered, grounded, neutral, unbiased, unprejudiced, and several other aspects also.